Hey guys, welcome back to Wolfie's Funhouse. Sorry I've been gone so long, but I've been sick for quite a while. But just like John Wick, I'm thinking I'm back. So, let's get back to the videos. And today's video, I have for you a real blast from the past. This board game is over 25 years old. And it is the Star Wars Escape from the Death Star action figure game. And as you can see, it comes with a couple action figures. And this game was made by Parker Brothers in 1998. It was brand new. And this particular one is still brand new. As the seal, you can see right here, this is the original factory tape, which has been applied. It is not broken, but that's about to change. And here is a look at the back of the box, showing the features, showing the board game itself and the playing pieces. And here's a list of the contents. You can pause and read that if you want to. And this game has two modes of play. One for younger players and another mode for older players, it looks like. So you can pause and read that if you want to. And this is a pretty hefty board game. I think it's probably between about 3 or 5 pounds. So about the weight of a bag of potatoes almost, which is pretty neat. So as I stated before, this board game is sealed. It's been sealed for over 25 years, and we are going to change that right now. So let's cut this tape. And the tape is cut. And there's only one piece of tape holding this thing together. So we flip the lid up. It's the first time in this board game's life that the lid has ever been removed. So we'll see what we have in here. Here we have some, looks like display stands for the cardboard pieces and also action figures. And these things, these remind me of Christmas lights, but I think they're some sort of pegs. And here we have some more stands. These are all black, and these are different colored ones, so I'm not sure what that's about. And here we have the die. And here's a standard die. And we have some numbered die. So that's interesting. And that's all that's in the top section. So put those back. And here we have some smaller game pieces. I think these are basically just smaller versions of the game itself. But you can see it has scenes from the film. A whole bunch of different scenes. And some pretty neat stuff. And this comes with 4 of these, and these are, I think all 4 of them are the same. Yep. So all 4 of those pieces are the same. So put those there. Now here's the characters that you can punch out and use as game pieces for the game. So we have Boba Fett, we have Chewbacca, and we have Princess Leia, and we have a couple Stormtroopers, and we have Han Solo, and a whole bunch of more Stormtroopers. And they're double-sided, so they're the same on both sides. Now, if you didn't want to use these, you could use action figures. And here's some more pieces that look similar to the die that we saw earlier. And these are code sequences, whatever that is. All right. So we'll take this tray out. And here are the action figures. Now these are sealed onto a card. Oh, and they'll have information on the back. So this is from the Star Wars Power of the Force line. Escape the Death Star game. We have Darth Vader. And it shows his information here. He's 2.2 meters tall. He's human. His weapon of choice is lightsaber. And here we have Luke Skywalker in trash compactor. Yeah, he likes the blaster pistol and the lightsaber. And there's your proof of purchase for both figures. 1998 Hasbro Kenner. There's your information for joining the official Star Wars fan club. And here's a look at the figures. Without opening it, I'll do the best I can. There's a lot of glare on here, but here we have Luke Skywalker in trash compactor in his Stormtrooper outfit. Looks like his hair has been slicked back because he got sucked under the water into the muck. And then here we have Darth Vader with removable dome. You can see his dome right here. Goes on top of his head right there. So that's pretty neat. And then off to the side here we have a bag full of weapons. Boy, this thing is dusty. This has 25 years worth of dust on it. Huh. Let me see if I can dust some of that off with my feet. Alright, here we go. Here's me dusting this off. Don't worry. I lick myself clean every day. I'm the cleanest werewolf you'd ever want to meet. So there we go. So clean this thing off, and yeah, I think it's clean now, folks. So there we go. All right, we got most of the dust off. Looks better than it did. But here we have an assortment of weapons. We have a whole bunch of different lightsabers. I don't remember this coming with a bunch of different lightsabers, but it comes with a red lightsaber, a blue lightsaber, and a green lightsaber. So that's interesting. And then we have a couple different blasters that it comes with. So that's pretty neat. I'm not going to open this right now. Just wanted to show this off. But that's what you get inside the package. So, set that there. And there's a couple more pieces of cardboard here. And underneath that, we have the board itself for the game and the all-important instructions on how to play, and also the contents of the package. So you can see our two action figures here, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. And then you have all the cardboard pieces here. Now, set on the box, you can substitute the cardboard pieces for action figures that you have in your collection. So that's pretty neat. It doesn't show any pictures for the game itself. Well, it shows a couple of these here, but it's a detailed list of how to play the game. And then we have the board itself. And this looks to be a pretty big board. So I might have to show this off in sections. So here's that. Now, as you can see, these small pieces here look to be exact copies of the board itself for the main game. So this here is a smaller version of this. So this corner that I'm showing off here is this corner right here. So it's the same photo. So you can see. And it says code sequence card, and over here it also says code sequence card. And you have the weapon off to the side there. So basically, yeah, it's the same exact, yeah. Same exact design as the rest of this. So here it says start docking bay 4, and down here it also says start docking bay 4. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting that they did it like that. So I'm not gonna show off this entire thing, but it's basically, you know what you're getting. You know what the game looks like. So that is pretty neat. That is the Escape from the Death Star action figure board game by Parker Brothers, with action figures provided by Kenner or Hasbro. And Parker Brothers was a division of Hasbro back in the day. So these figures are pretty cool. I may open them at some time. Not sure. I had this a long time ago, but I don't remember exactly what happened to it. I don't remember if I gave it away or if I've simply misplaced it. I seem to remember opening this package right here to get these action figures out, because I collected Star Wars action figures, and I still do for the most part. But yeah, these are pretty neat. So, and this is from the Power of the Force line. There's a big line of Star Wars action figures back in the late 90s or the latter part of the 20th century. If you really want to sound old about it. So anyway, that's that. Let's look at all the parts and pieces. And overall, it's a pretty neat game. I'm not sure exactly how it's played because I haven't played it myself, but maybe some of you out there have played this game. Let me know in the comments below how you enjoyed it. Let me know how easy or difficult it was. Did you use the character pieces that the game came with, or did you substitute those with your own action figures from your collection? Maybe someday I'll open this up and play it sometime, but we'll see. But I do appreciate having these two action figures back in my collection. That's pretty cool. I was hoping they wouldn't be sealed onto a card, but they are, so oh well. I think I do have them loose in my collection somewhere. I'll just have to figure out where they're at. But there you are, folks. That is a look at the Star Wars Escape the Death Star action figure board game. That is pretty cool. Really like it. From Parker Brothers, ages 6 and up, 2 to 4 players. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And these figures were exclusive to this board game. You could only get these in this game. It says so right here in the box. 2 exclusive action figures. Luke Skywalker in trash compactor and Darth Vader with removable dome. So, yeah. There's another look at the back of the box. And so there you have it, folks. Here's our action figure board game. And I want to thank you all for sticking by me. I hope you enjoy this new video, and I hope there will be many more to come if I can stay healthy enough. And I'm sure we'll all have a howling good time now that I'm back making videos again. So, well, thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you always.